everybody, and welcome back. Today we're going to do a haul from Cuba. You'll remember that we went on a cultural exchange trip to Cuba. Some people call it a one-on-one cultural exchange, and it was just an incredible trip. The sense of friendliness in the country was something that you don't want to miss. If you're thinking about going to Cuba, I highly recommend it. We had a good tour guide, and I believe that you'll find it a place that you wish you had gone before you did. Of course, when you go to Cuba, the first thing everybody's going to want, all your friends are going to want, cigars and rum. And we got both. And I'll tell you about that. But I first want to tell you about the exchange rate. The currency in Cuba is the Cuban convertible peso, and that is one Cuban convertible peso to $1. So your dollar is even in Cuba. And we were able to exchange our U.S. dollars in our hotel lobby. They had an office just for exchanging, and so that worked out beautifully, and we didn't hear of anyone who had any problems anywhere getting their money converted. Something you do want to know also is that they don't take credit cards, and we were aware of that before we went, but some people may not have been, and I don't know if the vendors and some of the hotels are just not ready for that deluge of people using credit cards, or they just don't have the technology quite ready for that. But be prepared and take enough cash, and you'll have a good time. So when we were there, we went on a cigar factory tour that was really interesting, and so we went later. We started learning about cigars more and went later and purchased quite a bit of cigars. It looks like most people who were purchasing cigars from the United States, I mean, they were from the United States purchasing in Cuba, were buying Cohibas. I hope you can see that because it kind of has a glare to it. But Cohibas, they do have Romeo and Juliet's and a number of other cigars that if you have a specific cigar you're looking for, you might be on the lookout once you get there. And of course, number two that everybody's going to want from you is rum. So we purchased some rum. We got Havana Club, which I'm understanding you can't get in the United States. We purchased the 7-year rum, which we were told is mostly used for mixed drinks like mojitos, and got that. Then the rum that they consider a sipping rum, as we were told, is this Havana Club Maestros. I'm not much of a rum drinker, so I can't tell you a lot about it, but I do know it's on the packaging. It's triple barrel aged rum, and it is heavy. It weighs a ton, so leave enough room in your luggage for that weight. It'll be worth it when you get home. And we were shopping in different little souvenir shops that they have. They have a lot of open vendors, and ran across this little piece of pottery that I just had to have, but now I've got it in home. I don't know what in the heck I'm going to do with this. I have no use for it, but it's a good memory, so I'll keep it. And then I also wanted to let you know that some of the rooms in our hotel, and I'll put the name of the hotel below in the description box. Some of the rooms in our hotel were very cold. Not all, and not all restaurants are cold, believe me. But just like in the United States, you're going to run across places that are over air conditioned. So you might take a wrap, which I did not. But I ran across a little vendor who was selling these little cover-ups or little sweaters, and I thought this was cute. I had it to wear over a sundress, and it worked out beautifully. It's cute. I don't know that I'll wear it every summer, but I thought it was really cute that day. And then we went to a really lovely, I want to say flea market, not really a flea market. It was more like entrepreneurs setting up vendor booths in a huge warehouse, And for the life of me, I've looked for the name of this warehouse art place in Havana, and your tour guide might be able to take you there. It's very large. They have a lot of artists. That's where I saw a lot of the leather goods. There's just, you know, of course you have all the little junky souvenirs too, but I bought some artwork, and I just thought it was cute the way they packaged it with a little handle. I thought that was very clever, and I think I'm going to open that up for you in just a moment. Okay, let's start to open this. I hate to ruin their little packaging, but I really want to share this with you. I'm going to try to open it without destroying it. Okay, here we go. I bought 2 hummingbird prints. This one, and let's see if we can get the other out. Ta-da! There they are. Hummingbirds. I think it goes this way. Sorry. It goes this way. I'm redecorating a small powder room, and I thought these would be adorable in there. We'll see if I get all the way through with the decorating and not ruin these prints before that. But aren't they cute? And I met the artist, and he gave me his card, but it's written in Spanish. I don't read Spanish, but very, very, very friendly person. And if I ever hear or see this name advertised, then I'll put it in the description box as well. I'll put his name in there, and I don't know, maybe you can contact him somehow. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to be notified of any of my future posts, please tap the subscribe button.